Where is Trossard? Trossard is playing right back. Trossard is playing. So you see on this clip the red circle on the edge. That's Trossard playing right back. So I love the way Arsenal played in this match. It was absolutely brilliant. It was awesome to see the different transition, the different interchange. So much things that was pleasing to the eyes and was pleasing to the soul in this match, I'm telling you. And we're just going to take a look into these things, how we played as a team and why we were so dominant in this match against West Ham. 6-0. 6-0. Dominant display. 25 shots on goal, 12 on target. We were brilliant. 0 goals conceded. West Ham only had 1 shot on target. That shows you how dominant we were in offensive and defensive display. So let's take a look at this first image now. So in this first image, we can see that, listen, the way we were attacking, you see Benjamin White over the right hand side, we see Saka, we see Havertz, we see Trossard, we see Martinelli. That's 5 players attacking, and that's 4 West Ham players defending. So you see that their left back is dealing with Saka and Benjamin White. So he's marking 2. You see he's facing Benjamin White. Now Havertz, you see this number 27 is basically marking Havertz, drifting back, marking Havertz. Trossard has 2 marking him. He's got Zuma and Sofo. These 2 players are marking Trossard. Now you see Martinelli sneaking at the back. So we created so much overload on this pitch today. It was amazing. And there was 2 West Ham players playing centre mid, right? It was Soucek and it was Alvarez. I forgot his name. Alvarez or Alfred. They were playing number 19 and Soucek was playing in midfield. And as you can see where Declan Rice and Odegaard is. Odegaard was playing the Jorginho role. And I'm saying that, you see the last match we played against Liverpool, I'm saying that Arteta needs to start that. But Arteta was thinking one step ahead as usual. He had Odegaard play the Jorginho role. So look, where you see Odegaard right now, that's where Jorginho normally is. And we know that Odegaard is a better attacker than Jorginho. So going forward, he's better than Jorginho. So now Odegaard is improving, is coming deep, collecting the ball, recycling the ball from deep, defensive work rate. He's improving his defensive work rate. So, man, Arteta always find these little gems. So these 2 played brilliant together, allowing Havertz, Trossard to just keep attacking, right? And sometimes Odegaard, most of the time Odegaard joins the play as well. So look in this image, you can see Benjamin White once again playing on the right. And he's passing to Havertz. Now, you can see that big space behind Havertz. Once he turns, that's a massive space. So you can see that throughout the match, Havertz, Martinelli, Trossard, Saka, even Benjamin White, Trossard, Odegaard, they kept cutting the lines. So you can see that this line between the defense and the midfield is cut. You can see Soucek realizing he's trying to get back, but by those times, it was going to be late. Once again, you can see Kivior giving the ball to Martinelli. Once again, behind Martinelli, there's a massive gap. You see Soucek right there, and you see Alvarez right there. They're pressing high. Once you're pressing high, look, their defense is exposed. So it's not just West Ham was so poor defensively. It's the way we created overloads. It's the way that we confuse them. We manipulate the pitch. We manipulate them because each player keep on switching positions. So now you see Havertz here, basically playing striking. You see Martinelli on the left. You see Trossard attacking mid. Odegaard once again switching. Before it was Rice on that side, now it's Odegaard on that side, Rice on this side. So the players just keep switching all the time and it's confusing them. Now we see Havertz on the left, Martinelli in the middle. So Havertz switching role with Trossard. Trossard now playing the attacking mid role. And then Martinelli swapping with Havertz. Martinelli going on the inside playing the attacking role. So once again, this is confusing. And you can see Soucek is watching Trossard. But who's watching Martinelli? Martinelli is going to try darting between the gap of Zuma and the number 27, and that leave one-on-one Kofa and Havertz and Saka and Emerson. I think their left back is. So all the time we're confusing them, creating overloads. It's like they can't man mark. You can't man mark, and if you mark the zone, we will get around that zone by drifting in and out, drifting side to side. Man, it was amazing to see. Now this one, Benjamin White is actually inverting now. So we know that Benjamin White always play on the outside, always banging down the wing, creating space for Saka to go, for Saka to play. But in this match, Benjamin White was playing both position, and it's a massive improvement. And by the way, we just heard confirmation that he's basically we're looking to extend. The club is in advanced stage to extend his contract. So Benjamin White was playing inverting. Look where he is. He's right beside Declan Rice. And you see Kivio is inverting from the other side. So they're playing a 3. So they're playing a 3 in the middle while Saliba and Gabriel Magalhaes is behind him. And you can see Odegaard is attacking now. Odegaard is not playing in that 2 with Declan Rice anymore. He's attacking now. And you see Trossard drifting in. Kai Havertz playing the striking role at this time. Look at Kai Havertz. He's always looking for space. Right now, notice Kai Havertz right now is looking for space. He's looking where he could run into, where he can receive the ball. And he's always doing that. Previous image, you realize that when he's playing on the left-hand side, swapping with Martinelli, he's looking down the byline, looking to where he's potentially going to take up some space. And so everyone is just improving leap and bounds. Havertz is improving in his spatial awareness. Odegaard is improving in line, coming deep, collecting the ball, recycling, creating gaps, allowing the players to press him, creating gaps for Trossard and Martinelli and Saka. Man, it was awesome. Now, once again, you see White inverting. Now, where is Trossard? Trossard is playing right back. Trossard is playing. So you see on this clip, the red circle on the edge, that's Trossard playing right back. Now, Benjamin White, once again, inverting, playing with Declan Rice. So you see Kivio right there on the left side. You see Declan Rice in the middle and Benjamin White on the right, playing right centre mid. Now you can see on the left hand side, Martinelli is in a gap, acres of space. Havertz just beside Odegaard. Odegaard drifting inside now, playing that attacking midfield role. You see Saka on that wing. Man, so much different variation, so much different interchanging in the match. You see Sufa's marking Odegaard, sometimes he's marking Trossard, sometimes he's marking Havertz, sometimes he's marking Martinelli. How can you expect these players not to basically concede so much goals and so much possession when they don't even know who they're marking? They look around, they thought they were marking this guy, they see this guy. I said, hold on, what's going on? They can't tell because everyone is just drifting in and out. Man, it's like marking shadows. They're literally marking shadows. It's all over the place. So Arteta, that's what I'm saying. This guy is so awesome. He's so brilliant. He's always creating new ways of playing and seeing and perspective. Now, look at this now. Saliba is playing right back. And I'm going to show you in the next clip. Saliba right now is playing right back. So Benjamin White is inverting. You see Odegaard down the right hand side, Trossard in the middle, Havertz on the left. So Havertz is playing the left attacking mid. Trossard is playing striking role right now, and Odegaard is playing right attacking mid. Benjamin White is playing right centre mid. Declan Rice squeeze into that. So basically, White just took Rice position. So Rice is playing centre back, marking Bowen right now, and Saliba took Benjamin White role. You're gonna see Saliba is bonging down the wing, and that's another thing. Saliba is improving, and I think it's because he's getting more freedom now to be interchanging in different positions. Because you know some players, I heard Ramsdale say that he's bored sometimes, right? He's bored sometimes playing in the goal. The more responsibility you get, the more you'll be switched on. So if Saliba is normally just in centre back, by getting the license to go forward on the right hand side, it will be more clued up. And I believe it's going to make him a better player overall by understanding different areas on the pitch and how he can interchange, and if the players on that pitch, how they would like to receive a pass, because he knows how to play there. Do they want to, are they going to receive it on the right? Are they going to receive it on the left foot? Are they going to receive it coming back? Or are they going to receive it in their stride? And it's a better overall strategy to improve individual players as well as grow as a team, understanding each other's play. So you can see this is where Saliba is bonging down the wing, running close to Saka. You see Benjamin White now basically playing that Rice role, that centre mid role, while Rice is playing Saliba's role behind Saliba. So Rice right now is with Gabriel Magalhaes, while William Saliba is playing right back. As you can see in the middle, we're still free. Souček is running, trying to catch up. Havertz, you see the next centre mid besides Souček is marking Odegaard. Trossard is free. Saka has space. Martinelli has space. And we created so much space in this match just by creating overloads and by tricking them, deceiving them. So now we see that Benjamin White went back to the right back. So that's now creating a space now. You see Saka drift inside. Saka drift inside. Look where Martinelli is. Martinelli is playing right beside Saka. Martinelli went from the left-hand side to the inside. You can see Trossard in the middle, and you can see Havertz playing Martinelli's position. So once again, when those centre-backs expecting Havertz to be there, when they take a look, it's Martinelli. You know that Martinelli has a lot more pace than Havertz. So how they would mark Havertz, expecting him to play a certain way, then look over the shoulder is Martinelli. So that's what I'm saying. It's so difficult. Saka's the same thing. Expecting you're marking a right foot player, showing them one side, then 2-2 is Saka. You show them the wrong side, Saka bang it on his left foot, goal. And that's exactly how we scored a goal, which we're going to get into that image soon. So Benjamin Wright creating an overload. You can see there's 4 players in the box. 4 players to West Ham, 5. West Ham got 6 players in the box, and we got 4. And then we've got about 4 on the outside. Man, this was a dominant display. I can't wait to see what Arteta is going to do in the next match against Burnley, because every match he tweaks something. It doesn't always play every match the same, which I was calling for, but man, I'm happy he didn't listen to me. So once again, you see Trossard now. Trossard is drifting over Martinelli's side. So now you see Havertz in the middle. Martinelli is taking up Trossard's position, or Saka's position, or Odegaard's position. You can't even tell yourself as an Arsenal fan, because everyone is just playing everyone's position, and I love it. So you see Saka giving that ball to Martinelli. Martinelli's gonna get it, cut it back, and having a shot. We had a shot on goal there. I think that's when Declan Rice scored. Now once again, you can see Trossard on the left-hand side playing Martinelli's position, Havertz in the middle. Look where Benjamin White is. Benjamin White right now is playing Odegaard's position. Look where Benjamin White is. Benjamin White is playing attacking mid right now. And sometimes we see him inside the box taking shots, queuing up. It was Benjamin White's assist that led to Declan Rice's shot on goal to score that goal. So you can see that everyone's just comfortable playing anywhere on the pitch, and I love that, because we don't want to restrict players. If you've got the ability to play anywhere, just roam. So that's what I'm saying. That if you watch my video yesterday, you would see that I said that Arteta basically was cautious in the first half of the season, and now in the second half is basically take the handbrake off, and anyone can basically play their A game. You can drift, you can do whatever you want. Just make sure you don't lose the ball in dangerous areas, and just play attractive football like we were last season, man. It's awesome. Now once again, Trossard on the left hand side. Martinelli is passing to Trossard. Martinelli in Trossard position in the inside left side attacking mid, or left side centre mid, passing to Trossard, where it should be vice versa. It should be the other way around. You can see that they are. You can see Saka and Havertz playing together on that side. Normally that would be Saka and Odegaard, and Havertz would be where Odegaard is. Look at Benjamin White. Benjamin White bombing inside. He's not on the outside. Bombing inside, inverting right beside Ward-Prowse. Man, absolutely magnificent. Now this is one of the things I was talking about before, the overloads. So you see Soucek and his midfield partner playing the two, and you see that we always got 3 players around these two centre mids. So you see Havertz drifting in, you see Trossard drifting in, and you see Odegaard over the other side with space. So we got space. We've got 3 different players drifting, bombing around the 2 centre mid. So once we isolate those 2 centre mid out the game, then it's free reigns. You see Saka on the other wing, Martinelli on the other wing. So and then look at Benjamin White. Benjamin White inverting inside. He's gonna go attack and then create another space. Man, I love this. I love this from Arteta. Once again, this is another. You see Saliba pointing down the line, saying that's where I'm gonna go. You see Declan Rice shaping up to pass to Havertz, and then Odegaard is free. So you can see we sucked in Benjamin White by inverting. He sucked in 5 players. 5 players inside the midfield. Benjamin White. And then you see Odegaard is free, you see Havertz is free, and look at that massive space. So we keep on cutting between the lines of the defense and midfield easily. And once again, it's not any fault of West Ham's, it's just the way Arteta set up the team. It was superb, man. Once again, we keep on isolating these 2 centre mids. You can see how far they are apart, and we basically create a triangle between these two centre-mids, Trossard at the spare of the triangle, Havertz, basically Havertz and Odegaard on the same line. Man, look at that. And then that's going to be a straight pass to Trossard, and then Trossard can lay off to Odegaard or Havertz, or even turn and pass to Martinelli or Saka. It's just too easy. And most of the times we work in twos. So you see Martinelli and Trossard over the left hand side in a two. You see Declan Rice and Ben White in the two there, in right there as well. And now we see Declan Rice passing it to Martinelli. Martinelli knows you've got Trossard on the left hand side. We see Odegaard and Trossard playing together. Saka is by himself. Saka is the only one by himself. And you know that they're going to, by the way they're going to interchange, you know that Saka is going to have some space, because they're going to drift in and out, creating space for Saka on the right hand side. Now, this is what I was talking about before. This is how we scored against Liverpool. But it was Gabriel passing to Martinelli. So it's the same action. We suck them in, and then once in a while we have a ball over the top. And I hear this Liverpool fan after the match, I was talking about that, Arteta changed things up. It was a brilliant strategy. This guy saying that, long balls ain't a strategy, and this and that and this, and we got a red card. I'm saying that fan is so because if you watch that video, I went in depth on how this was a strategy, and you can see Trossard is doing it now. Saka it's on the other side now. Trossard is giving it to Saka, and it's the same success that this one led to a penalty. Saka got taken down, scoring the penalty. But against Liverpool, it was the same thing. Gabriel Magalhaes gave a ball to Martinelli from the similar position. It's just a bit backwards from where Trossard is right now. Where you see the arrow, I draw the arrow for Martinelli. That's the direction he was running in. But it was a bit more inside. Basically, where Saka is, it would be between Kofal and Zuma, and he went on that, and then it led to an error between Van Dijk and Alisson, and that's how Martinelli scored. So you see that Arteta he has different strategic partnerships between even long balls. He has different strategies when it comes down to runs, when it comes down to passes, when it comes down to interchanging, when it comes down to players drifting in and out. Who's going to drift left? Who's going to drift right? It's like everyone is free roaming in this team apart from Gabriel Magalhaes. And even Magalhaes against Liverpool, I see that he was free roaming more than how he is in this match. Saliba is the one that taking over in sense of free roaming. Now with this, you see Odegaard drift deep. Look how deep Odegaard is. Odegaard is basically playing where Jorginho normally plays. As what I said before, you see Declan Rice is in line with Declan Rice. So that's why I'm saying that, man, this match, it deserves 6-0 or more, because we were so brilliant. And I have to give credit to Arteta. We always criticize when he does wrong formation, when he does wrong substitution, but we have to give him credit when he organized a team in such a difficult way to beat, in such an awesome way in terms of players going forward. We had 5 creative players going forward. Declan Rice, basically half and half, that would make 6. And 4 defenders, and even Benjamin White is class as an attacking player, because most of the time he's inverting, playing centre mid, playing right wing, or even playing attacking mid, because you've got assists for Declan Rice for playing in the attacking sense. So that's the video, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe and share. Help me on my journey to 1,000 subs. Catch you in the next one. Goodbye.